I am very busy, you know. I must insist that disruptions for light-hearted chats of this kind be kept to a minimum.
But to be looked after by you, of all people. That might be the worst part of this.
Feel free to call on me anytime. I'll be happy to lend a hand.
Oh, I could
And
use
then
that.
you can help out with my class, too. It's a joke, Professor.
Oh.
Do you ever wish you could return to your life as a mercenary?
How about you, Professor? Are you leading the life you envisioned for yourself?
Wow, really, asking the hard questions here, but for me, I think this is pretty obvious. Hey everyone, welcome back to Fire Emblem. I have a question for you. Who should be our dancer next month? I have a few options in mind that I'd like you all to give me some feedback on.
I'm beginning
Hubert,
to understand.
Bernadetta, Leonie, and Mercedes. A couple of them are weak with swords, a couple of them are not, but they have varying degrees of sticking to the rules and being the worst they can be. So, let me know in the comments. We're going to start off the battles for this month with some B-Team buffoonery. We have a bunch of paralogs that we need to complete, so we need to train up some of these folks so that they can competently fight when they're required to. Particularly some of the Ashen Wolves have very difficult ones, so hopefully we can get some experience so they're not totally worthless in those deployment slots. Normally, you can just hide somebody in the back, but given that everyone is weaker than they normally are in a normal playthrough, we're going to need everyone to contribute. So let's start talking about this battle. We positioned everyone to draw out this first wave. Raphael is going to get us started here with bow and arrow. Now, Happy's going to show off some of her white magic skills. With that one lowered down so much, even Flame can pick up a kill here.
Did that suffice? I understand more every day.
That makes one of us. Now, Shamir can come in, heal up Mercedes, who had to tank and attack. Now, Lawrence will take this one down to the same amount of HP. Okay, then. Moving right along, we have Balthus firing an arrow into that one. He'll just wait in the forest there. Now, Ash can finish this one off, taking that role of terrible mage. Okay, we're going to see a lot of bow work out of Conte. She can take a hit, but she can absolutely not dish one out. I've never seen a trade secret not drop by default before. So that's interesting. We're going to have Leonie steal that, and then Mercedes is going to kill it.
Had to be done.
Okay, next wave's here. Raphael started, get some linked attack value going on for both of them. Next, let's have Lawrence move on up. How much damage can he do? Maybe he'll actually hit this time. He did it. Okay, now anyone can kill that off. We'll have Shamir use her magic. Excellent.
Sleep in the dirt.
Now Constance can try to draw out this archer and not the mage behind it. So again, we'll be seeing her bow skills. Balthus still has curved shot, so he's going to chip in a little bit too.
Still got room to grow.
Gets to C rank riding. All right, that could be a useful ability. He'll hit more often now. Use some magic with Happy. And now Leonie should be able to get the kill here. Yeah, easy.
Another one down.
We'll move on up. We'll draw out the next wave. Okay, Constance tanks the hit. And counters. Now, this archer can't attack back in melee, so Mercedes will get us started. Balthus will actually use a melee attack for once. And Hanneman sneaks in to steal the kill.
That's life.
Can't win them all, I guess. Not even with Hanneman's help, who actually knows a little bit about what he's doing. Let's move Balthus up. We'll probably be able to take this swordsman out on this turn. Yeah, Raphael still has a lot of damage to put out. Who should move up next? Constance can chip in, I guess. Or not. She tried. She tried her best. Leonie can sneak in. The problem is that there's a mage that's sneaking up at the front of this. I think Leonie will live through it.
I call that a win.
But we'll find out. Okay, she's fine. She's fast enough to not get doubled, so she lives through that one. Raphael will get us started as usual. If he goes into this thicket, he should be fine to draw out that wave up there. So we'll actually have him attack this one. We're going to try and gambit the group. So maybe the gambit will just kill that one. Let's see what Flame can accomplish. Not quite a kill, but taken down far enough.
Are you ready?
Okay, and it connects. Good. This should be pretty easy to clean up now. We'll have Happy move in and actually attack with a weapon instead of magic against this mage. Good damage exchange. Constance will put in a melee attack. She's very safe against this mage, so even if we don't hit, we're okay. And we get the hit. Excellent.
That can't be right.
I feel the same way. Ash can pick up this kill easily.
That was tough.
It wasn't, but I understand why you think it was. Now, Balthus can move in with the bow here. And who do we have left? We've got Leonie to finish this off pretty safely. She got healed up
That takes care of that.
off camera. And now Lawrence. Well, he won't take that much damage in retaliation, so let's just punch. Lawrence never just punches, apparently. He punches with panache. Okay, Raphael does get doubled there, but he's fine. He has a lot of HP. Okay, so he's gonna need some help eventually, or to just stay out of trouble. Flame's going to freeze these two in place with her second fusillade. And now we need to worry about that mage and the armor knight. But Lawrence is going to lock down these two. Constance going to finish that one off before we turn our attention to the threats that are still active. That's an interesting way to look, Constance. That's a good shot. Now, Raphael, as long as we're just killing everything we see, it's going to get us started there. But he gets the linked attack on everyone. Balthus can finish this one.
It's good to be king.
Okay, so we should still have the resources to finish all of these off without allowing them to kill Raphael. So Mercedes takes this one down with a Wrath Strike. Oh, that one still gets an attack off, but Raphael was never in any real danger because Happy knows Physic. The B team has better healing capabilities than the main cast does. So Ash can show off some magic against this Armor Knight. Won't actually get the kill because that's the stage of development Ash is in.
Is this a joke?
It's a joke, Professor.
Can Constance... Alright, Helm Splitter, quite good for that, but we just need the smash for the accuracy.
I won? That can't be right.
Okay, that's it for B-Team Buffoonery this week. Leonie gets the MVP, and she is a dancer candidate. This next side mission that we're doing is going to use the main cast plus Lawrence. We would like to get Thyrsis this month before the main story combat, so we're going to try and train up Lawrence a little bit before he gets deployed in the Paralog. So, here, Bernie's going to draw out a wave on her lonesome. Caspar's going to try and lead the charge to eliminate these two units in the first round. So, Linhardt can finish this guy off. Excellent.
Victory.
He's paired up with Hanneman. Hanneman might be just as crappy a teacher as we are. Okay. Get a lot of damage off with... No, never mind. Never mind, 94% to hit, which means 50% chance to hit, always remember.
One step before the next step.
Only count on Ferdinand, because he gets 100% shots all the time. Now, Hubert, you can also count on him.
You worked hard for nothing.
Dorothea will help Bernadetta out a little bit to chip these down because she can run away.
Fail.
Nobody can punch through Bernie. No matter how many times they try in a single attack. She really would like you to stop. It's taking up a lot of time. A lot of dodges for an armor knight. Back here, Bernie's going to continue trying to fend off all of these on her lonesome. There's no risk of damage, so it's not like she needs help. Ferdinand over here is going to apparently eliminate this right away, that killer bow doing what it's supposed to.
Take over for me?
Dorothea continuing to chip in a little bit on Bernie's behalf.
I missed it. How lovely.
But she screwed up the plan a little bit because she didn't get out of attack range, so we're going to have to move in Syleth and Edelgard to speed this process up. Excellent level for Edelgard. I don't know where she learned that. Maybe Manuela? So, just to make sure Dorothea lives, we're going to have to use Syleth's Gambit here. Okay, that is about... That's actually pretty good for that hit percentage from the enemy. Okay, the enemy is making very little progress against the beast. This one does a little better. Bernie keeping that dance up. Caspar engaging in a magic duel up there. Okay, we have a bunch of enemies grouped up here. The wolf is going to cyclone precisely one unit. Down in the Bernie zone, Edelgard is going to pick up another kill.
No obstacle will stand.
And Ferdinand is going to exploit the lined-up nature of these enemies with an assault troop.
You a plan?
Now, well, Hubert's going to
How interesting.
rub some salt in the wound.
My plan is flawless.
Something of note is that there's a piece of siege equipment on this map that the enemies have access to, and wow, did Hubert get a good level. Shamir and Manuela are apparently the premier instructors at the academy. Dorothea can clear the way for some melee units to get at the weakened units up here.
Wide open.
So Linhardt can move up, take some shots into the forest. The first one connects.
I'd rather fight drowsiness.
Petra successfully hits with magic.
My heart is full of victory.
And Caspar can move up to not finish that one off, but it's okay because it's frozen in place.
I stand ready.
Lawrence can attack the mage. He doesn't have perfect resistance, but it's good enough to get a decent exchange of damage here.
I thought I gave
Sometimes our all isn't enough, Lawrence. Yeah, there goes that onager to Caspar. Luckily, this mage didn't think it could kill Caspar after that, so Lawrence will instead pick up the kill on him. And we can say goodbye to that bandit with an unnecessary crit from the wolf. Caspar actually gets the hit there. Excellent. So now we move up to start engaging these enemies before they get killed by the wolf. Just putting in a little more work for us. Who does this cyclone hit? Just the brawler, so that'll be easier to take out. Let's see if Ferdinand can get in some damage here. Yes, and he dodges the counterattack. Good job. So Silith can finish this one off.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Not a
Step forward.
good level. Can Linhardt get in some damage here? If we rushing blow, he gets into a good position and gets a really high dodge score, so that works out. I don't know how Hanneman is going to use extra HP, but we'll find out what that's foreshadowing, I guess. Bandit goes down fighting the wolf. The wolf attacks Linhardt. He needed one dodge, and he got one dodge. Good enough to live. I'll take it. Hubert will start off the battle against the wolf by breaking all the shields with his remaining gambit.
Great pain awaits.
So now we can damage it with impunity. So let's just start attacking. Dorothea, get in a Tempest Lance to take out the health bar. Now we just kill it if we take out its remaining health.
I guess I have to.
You actually didn't have to, given that everyone else is helping. Silith takes it down to 7, and that's everyone that could get in a hit. So who should get the kill here? Lawrence needs the experience, we said, so let's do it. 78%? Let's go. Doesn't get a level off it, but it's something. He is the MVP, good enough. Okay, here we go. Trying to pick up Thyrsus. Paralogs can be especially tough. So hopefully with that bit of training, we're in good enough shape to take this mission on, but I guess we'll see. We'll just rearrange to draw out the first wave of units. Hopefully they'll get clumped up enough that a good gambit will make it really easy. Constance is actually going to be a real asset here. You really do, but your defenses went up. Okay, Bernie, they're breaking through her defenses, so she won't hold up forever. Let's see what formation they get into here. We do have some flyers on this map that are really dangerous for just ending the mission if we're not careful. Edelgard can gambit a really good amount of these with Raging Flames.
We won't hold back.
So we'll eliminate one and seriously impair a few others. Speed and Charm, that's alright. Hubert has a long distance on Ashes and Dust. So if we gambit that one, we can take out that remaining line to make it easier to move forward and finish things off. So we'll do that. We still have that Cavalier that can come in, so we'll have to watch out for that. And we have an Archer down there that is still active. But Linhardt will just totally overkill that one because he is out for blood. Could have been a lot better, I think. That's what we're looking at. Syleth can move into the forest at least, and will get a kill by doubling, or we can try to kill this one because it can get through a little more. So let's take that one down, and someone with range should be able to take it out. Ferdinand, can always count on Ferdinand. 2 98% shots? Of course.
You are not.
Oh, Petra can take this one down to precisely 1 HP, so anyone should be able to kill that on the counterattack if we can't hit it again. But specifically not your strength or magic, so those must not come from your body or mind. Now, Dorothea can finish this off to keep Linhardt safe, so let's try that out.
I won't go down so easily.
Lawrence can actually contribute a little bit, so he'll take this out and reposition with the Fading Blow. And we'll move Caspar up a little. Now they don't have too many active units right in front of us. Lawrence will take a hit, which is unfortunate for him. Hubert will take a hit as well, but get in some excellent counterattacks. And Bernie will have to tank some hits from this Pegasus Knight without, unfortunately, hitting the counter. And we get a couple more mounted units moving in. Ferdinand will use his Silver Bow to try and take this out. Get a little lucky and hit. Great level from Ferdinand, he's probably our best unit. Bernadetta has a hand axe, so she can use ranged attacks now.
Am I done yet?
Fortunately, I think we'll have to use Hubert's second gambit already just to hold this position.
You worked hard for nothing.
So that will make it a lot easier to stay alive. We can get in some Lawrence punches here. He does not get his trademark critical, so we'll have to put some more energy into killing that archer. Petra can get in some serious damage on the Cavalier. Now, where can Dorothea be most helpful? Can she finish this off in one attack? The Steel Lance will do it.
I've got many skills.
Do you? Do you really? those aren't helpful skills. They might be skills. Caspar. We'll have to use Bolganone to finish this off, so let's do it.
What a jump. Pretty good, don't you think?
Syleth has curved shot, so he can finish this off so that nobody gets up in Hubert's business.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
We still have Linhardt available to take out this archer.
I guess I have to.
Linhardt, some serious bloodlust
Must be awful losing to me.
Show me more.
that Edelgard is very enthusiastic about.
Ooh, have you found something nice? Go ahead and hand it over.
Okay, we get these thieves spawning. I don't know if we'll be able to take those out,
Thieves,
given how
do not allow them
defensively
to
we've been
escape.
approaching this. So Lawrence wants us to kill them. This is when do we do anything Lawrence wants us to do. Caspar can get us started on this knight. And Hubert can get the kill.
Hardly worth my time. Perhaps I've been well taught.
It's a joke, Professor.
Who taught you? Ferdinand will get an unnecessary crit, the best kind.
This was beneath me.
It kind of is at this point.
Amazing.
We'll move Syleth up, get a curved shot off, or maybe we won't. Down here, we find this drawbridge guard that Dorothea is going to start taking down. Linhardt with the March Ring can get right down here and take it out in one attack. Nice dodge. Another crit.
I'd rather be napping. I could have been sleeping this whole time.
You say that a lot, and I agree.
Impressive.
Seems now that we've murdered that guard with Linhardt, the siege has begun in earnest. Petra is fast enough to not get doubled there, which is good. She would be in some trouble, but now we have flying units coming in from all sides, and we have a full-on charge from every unit on the map.
The enemy is on the move. Do not
So
let them
Linhardt
through.
and
I am
Lawrence will
Ferdinand
have
von
some
Eyck.
punching to do. Ferdinand has to guard the failure space. And we're going to have to somehow find a way to work these down. We have a couple of bows that we can use. But now who can finish this off? It's really resistant to magic. We didn't get the crit off of Petra. So Bernie in melee hopefully can get a hit. Did her best and it worked.
Can I go now?
You did.
I got it.
Okay, move Lawrence out of the path of destruction and wait for these waves to move forward. Okay, a couple of them decided not to stay in the forest and be vulnerable. The Chalice of Beginnings, crucial here, so Ferdinand can just kill these with impunity. Next couple of flyers there we have to watch out for. Ferdinand's going to step off of his post for a moment
Make them
to go
tremble.
bowling. Strike. Bernie tossed the hand axe for the kill. Picks up the devil sword.
Got him. Whoa, did I get stronger?
Skipped that. Speed on an armor knight is interesting. Caspar, pick up some damage there. Who wants to finish it? Lawrence? Lawrence gets in the finishing punch
You can't
and
compete
gains a
with
level.
me. Nobles must be
Pretty
strong.
good, actually. Edelgard using Seraphim cannot pick up that kill by missing. Good job. Excellent. None of us are, Constance. Don't rub it in our faces.
That's my cue.
Dorothea doesn't manage to dodge there. This archer really styling on us. So we'll have Dorothea back up, move Linhardt back to draw out this next wave. Lawrence actually gets a dodge. Edelgard can take all these hits. Constance is going to block them anyway. Two Pegasus Knights up there is a little difficult to deal with. So we'll see if Linhardt can help here.
I'll find their weakness.
Nope. Absolutely cannot. Ferdinand can just take this out by himself. That works. Now Hubert can hopefully take this one down. That Silith softened up. Yes.
You worked hard for nothing. Any experience.
Hubert leveling up like a mad person. Maybe this will work? We gave her the charm boost item.
Use the strategy.
Got there.
Flame spirit protect me.
Okay, now this wave is a lot less dangerous. So let's see if Edelgard can move over here to deal with these. Seraphim gets in the 20 damage. Lawrence can work it down a little more. Who do we got? We still have Dorothea. It's 3 damage is anemic, but it's something. Now Caspar can put an end to this brawler.
Right makes might, right?
Now Acheron's moving in. Edelgard can tank those hits. Well, these stragglers start moving up. One more flying unit. Dorothea tanks another hit. We are running out of tanks. Bernadetta getting some good use in from her impregnable wall. And we get Death Blow on Linhardt. Excellent. So now these are grouped up in a little more of a convenient position. But Ferdinand, I think, will just kill something anyway. Yeah, there he goes.
This was beneath me.
A fine display.
Fine indeed, Hubert. Can Caspar get in a gambit hit? It's not usually his thing.
Bring in the smarts.
He actually brought the smarts. There's one time for everything, I guess. Lawrence. Come on, 2 on 70%? No? 1? You got 1. Okay.
I shouldn't strain myself.
Please strain yourself just like a little. A tiny bit for this hit so you don't die. Okay.
You were wide open.
Linhardt can finish this off, no problem.
Huh. Victory.
Can Edelgard contribute here? Alright, 4th option we picked is the one that works. And she dodges the counterattack. Great.
My power.
Now we move up and keep inviting the next waves in. Barney actually gets a profitable damage exchange. Okay, that thief is definitely getting away. Which is unfortunate, but I don't know how we could have used our resources differently. Lawrence can get in this kill.
A trivial victory.
Petra can move on up, take out the Armor Knight.
I will not be stopping.
She gets Fiendish Blow.
My
We're getting some
understanding
important
has completion.
masteries here. Sylith can blow this one up.
As expected.
You actually are stronger. Someone said stronger when getting a strength growth. It's amazing. Good dodge from Hubert. You have one more flyer that's going to come in. Linhardt gets a bad not dodge there. Oh, that's annoying. How are we gonna take that out now?
A thief has escaped!
It happens all the time, Lawrence. Calm down. Get a good heal from Happy. Edelgard's gonna keep using up those Seraphim slots. So Caspar can finish this off.
No one makes it past me.
Can Linhardt get some revenge? We'll see. Gets 3 of the 4. So maybe we can take that out, maybe we can't. Lawrence is going to try and bail Ferdinand out up here for the love of tea. Can Sylith finish it off? He has a bow. 85%, let's see. It works.
Each battle a chance to grow.
Now Petra is going to get into melee here so that she gets linked attack on the other enemy.
Hard work.
Good level, but none of your attacks got stronger. So Hubert will move in, and Petra will help him be more accurate. His resistance is still high enough that that wasn't a serious risk. Now Bernie should be able to get the kill 100%. Excellent.
Can I go now?
Who are you? I'd appreciate it if you could just not get in my way.
Edelgard will have a magic battle with Acheron. Oh dear. Constance makes us tank the crit. I really appreciate that. Caspar is fine. Everything's fine. Now, Caspar can get some revenge here.
What a chump.
And Edelgard. Do we have to retreat again? Oh. No, never mind.
You fooled yourself.
One
We get
step at a time.
a really good level off the really good Gambit. That level sucks. Gotta maintain balance.
Wait! I lose! I give up! I surrender! Please don't kill me!
You have my thanks, Professor. Please go on ahead. I will clean up here and then report to my father. See you back at the monastery.
Why does everyone keep saying they have to clean up after me? Ferdinand was the MVP there. Right, here's a quick check-in. A lot of people are getting to B on their main weapons. I think only Ferdinand and Hubert have actually gotten B with, like, literal weapons. So they can use things like the magic bow or the bolt axe.
Age is but a number.
But they're the only ones that have access to that.
It's all
And I think it's only
instinct
relevant
now.
for Hubert.
It is still far from enough.
So Shamir gets upgraded to a bishop.
That's a nice result.
And Linhardt embraces his rage and becomes a brawler now that he's mastered Brigand.
Well done, me.
Now here we go with the main story mission of the month, Neuromeyer Calamity. We got some new reclasses and things to do. We're going to debut some new capabilities and items. But first we're going to move Bernie up to toss this hand axe. Good hit. Now Caspar has Thyrsus, but I forgot to pick up the Gloucester Creststone, so he's just going to attack normally for now. Ferdinand going to chip in some damage here. Terrible level, not even a comment on it. Best not to talk about it, Ferdy. Now here's the bolt axe from Hubert. That's going to be a big game changer. Petra still putting in good damage, but these rampaging villagers are awfully resilient. We can get in a kill with Edelgard just using the training lance. I don't know why they're not talking about their attacks and levels and so forth. Good kill from Yuri. He's still a really high DPS machine. Move up a bit. Bernie can tank all of these. They have a lot of HP, but they appear to not be able to put in that much damage. Church Soldier's actually pretty competent this time around. Gerald not taking any BS. Church Soldiers once again demonstrating they can do something right. For once, the villagers are going to try and run away. That guy is screwed. Okay.
The one giving commands in the back. I'm certain that's Tomas the librarian.
Yeah, you knew that already, though. Caspar will get us started over here, or get us finished over here. Again, best not to talk about it, I suppose. Bernie can do whatever she wants here because there's no risk of taking damage. Hubert with the bolt axe can just really run through the map. Ferdinand has excellent range, so he can finish this one off, make it a little easier to navigate over there. Yuri, take this one out, no problem. And we can shoot into the forest with magic. Though, again, these things are quite resilient. Oh, Training Lance really accurate from Edelgard, so she can take this out. Move Dorothea up. Geralt's going to make it a lot easier to handle these villagers. So hopefully these things will live long enough that we can rescue one. Okay, that dodge is really helpful for getting our rewards at the end of the mission. Nothing we can do for this guy, though. Geralt gets another kill. Villagers keep running. Soldiers move up. Hubert will come up here, use the bolt axe to take this one down to really low health. Ferdinand can finish it off. Get exactly the amount of damage he needs. So one villager gets to run. Dorothea puts in a tiny amount of damage there so that Linhardt can take it down to dead. He gets the 4th attack as a crit. Happy actually cares about her progress now a little bit. Church soldiers forgot how to do their jobs, so they just die in that little exchange.
Battle.
Linhardt going to get a double attack with the bow here. So Yuri can move in and finish things out.
Stay focused.
Down here, going to have to use a little more fancy magic to get the kill, but it works. Really bad level. Guess it's best they're not talking about it. Wait, we're talking about things again?
Well done. Tomas, what are you...
So now we get Solon going to spawn, and the Death Knight in as well.
I'll have a bit of fun here, too.
That's the Death Knight.
And some additional Rampagers. Ferdinand finds them to be no problem. Solon will back up, the Death Knight will charge forward. Unfortunate for the villager.
We've rescued as many as we can. Now it's time to capture Solon.
Is it? I think it's time to go after the Death Knight. Because I am after that seal. I have been denied them long enough. Well, that is an unfortunate hit because that means Syleth can't move forward either. Geralt embraces failure. Edelgard is going to try and help us get out of this situation. So we'll start with this little damage exchange. That goes okay. Edelgard importantly gets to level 20 for advanced classes with a really good level. Now, Ferdinand can use the silver bow to take this down.
The mark of nobility. As you wish.
Hubert can attack from long range with the bolt axe here. And now Caspar will actually have to use Thyrsus. So we'll equip that real quick. And then be able to attack from extreme range to get the kill. Now, Syleth in the weakened state can still put out some serious damage. I don't know if it'll be enough for Petra to take it out. Bernie can chip in a little bit on this one, so maybe Syleth will kill it on his turn. Serious counterattack, apparently. Not fooling around anymore. Solon continuing to retreat, the Death Knight continuing to move up. And now this mage wants to pick a fight with Caspar, which goes well for it. But Caspar gets Fiendish Blow. And unfortunately takes more damage from Thyrsus.
Let's think carefully.
Please don't do this again. Alright, I'm frustrated now by that. Geralt takes that out. So we got some soldiers alive. Dorothea's down here trying to get this treasure chest, by the way. Edelgard will finally take this out.
Now you know your limits.
Is such a small change truly
It is. It is. Please don't worry about that one in particular. Hubert can try to take this out on his own. There he goes.
Hardly worth my time.
We'll have Syleth heal himself so that we can engage the Death Knight. We got some Crescent Sickles to pick up here as well. We will have to think about how strategically to draw the Death Knight out so that we can actually finish him. So I think we'll see some use of Impregnable Wall here. It appears that the Death Knight will go after Syleth to the exclusion of everyone else. So if we can just make sure Caspar and Hubert are safe, then we'll be able to proceed over there to put people in position. So we want to just make sure this goes down. Don't want any room for error. There it goes. Still pretty good. Only 3 stats, but strength and magic are really relevant. Get some new spawns down here to make the enemy phase last longer. Death Knight charges out at Syleth, and the Impregnable Wall does its thing. Impregnable Wall continues to do things against these other generic enemies, so we'll have to worry about those. Yuri gets in a good dodge. Okay. Now, I think the best way to start this off is a Raging Flames from Edelgard to eliminate this unit, get in a little bit of damage on the Death Knight.
Witness my power.
She steals that Crescent Sickle. Yuri can get a Gambit over here to get in some additional damage. Freeze a couple units. We'll eliminate this one. Linhardt can move up and get rid of this mage. Easy enough.
And I didn't even enjoy it. I could have been
I didn't
this
enjoy
whole
that.
time.
Okay, I think we'll need another turn of Impregnable Wall. So with that protection, we might as well chip in another point of damage. Can't really take anything significant, because the crit even goes down to 1. Dorothea continues to try and extricate herself. Can this church soldier defeat the rampaging villager? We'll see. Solon moves up. Death Knight continues to deal his 1 damages. And moves to the corner. Bernie starts the fight here with an excellent 2 damage strike. Geralt takes out Fortress Knight on his own with the melee weapon. And the church soldier does get a kill. Now, let's see if we can finish the Death Knight off. But first, let's get this other Crescent Sickle. Ferdinand takes it.
Only a fool challenges me.
We'll put in a little bit of damage with Yuri's remaining Gambit.
You are not the one I crave.
Well, that's not nice.
Nice show.
Okay. Edelgard will live through this.
You're the
So does she hit? Okay. We needed that damage to get in, and she lives because of Constance. Constance was really the key here, so that we could get in the damage we needed. Now with a Night Kneeler, we can finish him off. And Syleth can claim his second Dark Seal.
My blade craves their flesh. The weak will eventually die.
Got there.
The Death Knight was just a distraction. Let's concentrate
Wasn't a
on
distraction to
killing
me,
Solon.
Edelgard. Now, Linhardt. This would be really helpful if he could get that off. It's 35% though. It would still be really good if it worked.
Consider me unconvinced.
I'm gonna try it.
You are but a savage, insignificant beast. Yet you think you can kill me?
I don't want to kill. I don't want blood on my hands.
I'll find their weakness.
His weakness is apparently 35% hits.
Fine.
Petra manages to not get killed by the immediately acting reinforcements. Linhardt gets an enemy phase mission finish. MVP Edelgard is really Constance. That concludes this episode of Fire Emblem. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked it, please like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next installment. If you have thoughts on what other students we should recruit and deploy, or any other choices coming up later in the game, let me know in the comments or on Twitter at @FailureEmblem. I'll see you all next time.